Hey guys, welcome back. It's Missy. So often on this channel, we talk about needs and giving yourself your needs. But for some of us, if we have been deprived or we have been taught to suppress what we need, it will be hard to identify what we need. So that's why today we're going to dive into how to identify your needs and give yourself your needs. But before we get into today's video, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Missy. I am a life and relationship coach, and on this channel we get to the root of the issue and we learn how to heal and deal. So if that's your thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to be a part of the fam, and if you already are a subscriber, I really appreciate you so much. Also, if you are interested in any of my coaching services, I will leave it all in the link below, which you can go ahead and check out. Let's get into today's video. So as we talked about in the beginning of the video, if you were taught to push yourself to the side, it can cause you to have a hard time identifying your needs, and it will also make you feel unimportant and like you are not worthy of having needs, which then makes it hard for you to be able to identify your needs or be aware that you even have needs. You may have even been made to feel like you having needs was a nuisance. And so what do we do as children when we experience that? We rid our needs so that way we can have a connection and a bond with our parent. So if you are someone that experienced that, the very first thing you need to do is you need to give yourself permission that it is okay to have needs and to attend to those needs. You have to rewire that old programming, that old story that made you feel like you weren't allowed to have needs or they were a problem, because they're not a problem. You having needs is a human experience, and you're supposed to have learned how to attend those needs and how to meet those needs. So if you are someone that struggles with identifying your needs, when there is a problem, you may have a hard time identifying what you need to solve that problem. You may have a hard time being able to recognize when you need to attend to your needs. You may struggle with what you need to be able to deal with that issue, or what kinds of things you need to give yourself comfort. It can even get to the point where you don't understand the importance of needs. So what is the importance of having needs or attending to your needs? Having our needs met makes us feel safe, secure, and loved, which those are the foundations of being a human. Like, that's a human need. Like, we need to feel safe, secure, and loved in order to survive. So people that attend to their own needs, they are emotionally more stable, they feel more secure in themselves and in their relationships, and they can enjoy better relationships, have more freedom, and are more pleased with overall life and their relationships, and feel at ease and pleased with life and what they do. So let's talk how to give yourself your needs. Now, often I feel like what's talked about is telling you what to get rid of rather. So you have toxic friendships, get rid of them. Bad boyfriend, girlfriend, get rid of them. Unhealthy habits, rid them. Okay, great. So you rid yourself of these things. Now what? What we forget is that those things have to be replaced with something. It now creates an empty space where those things were. So we have to replace it with something, and usually what we replace it with is healthy things and our needs. So the way to attend to your needs is, first you need to take some time, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably know what I'm gonna say is do a self-check-in, do a temperature check. So you want to pay attention to all the sensations in your body, and you want to identify what are the sensations in your body, where are they, and what do they mean, and what is the cause of these sensations. Then once you do that, then it is time to identify what is the problem and what is it that you want to achieve. So maybe an issue is that you're fighting a lot with your partner and you've been feeling really stressed. So what do you need from that problem? Usually it is you need to lessen your stress, and you also need to form some sort of resolution to help you when it comes to your disagreements with your partner. Maybe you feel that no one cares about you or appreciates you. So the problem you identify is that you lack feeling appreciated or having maybe deep emotional connections in your life. So what is the solution to that? What is something that you need? Maybe you need to communicate with the people around you, or maybe you need to find new people that can relate to you or maybe can attend to those needs of making you feel appreciated. Now for this even cannot be simple enough, and maybe it's a little bit more complex of, okay, well, I don't feel appreciated, so what do I need to feel appreciated? Or I feel stressed, what do I do to feel less stressed? Well, what you can do is break it down into small parts. So if you're down in the dumps or you're struggling, what you can do is identify something small that can help build your way up, so it can take you from here to here. So kind of like climbing a ladder. And what usually you need is some sort of comfort or something that you enjoy. So maybe you notice that you feel relief when you dance, or when you listen to music, or when you go on car rides, maybe when you get a massage, or you get a haircut, or when you go for a hike. All those things, you have to identify what are things that make you feel a relief, so you can kind of build your way up a little bit. So okay, let's say you're going from here to here. You attended to a need where you pampered yourself in some sort of way, or you gave yourself something you enjoyed. Now what's something that can take you from here to here? Maybe the right here is where the issues are with your relationship. What's something you can do that can help you get to there? Having a conversation, you know, maybe putting boundaries, whatever it is, being able to identify the core issues that can take you up that ladder, so that way you're at the place that you want to be, which is what you're trying to achieve, which is maybe being content, happy, blissful, feeling satisfied in some sort of way, having relief, whatever it is. You have to think about what you are trying to achieve. So once you do that, once you identify all those things and you identify what could help you, then it is time to take the action and do those things. So having conversations or giving yourself that need that you identify you need, it's really important that you follow through. If you were someone that was pushed to the side as a child, then naturally as an adult, when it comes to problems and giving yourself your needs, it's very easy to dismiss what you need or to cover it up in some sort of way with toxic positivity of being like, oh, it's fine, I can handle this thing, or I don't really need this thing, like everything's great, I appreciate X, Y, and Z. And that's not what you need at the time. What you really need is to acknowledge, hey, I'm going through something, or something's bothering me, and I don't need to gloss over it with positivity. I actually need to attend to this in a different way. So it's important to attend to those needs. And if you are someone where you are terrified to talk to people about what you need, first, like we talked about, is give yourself that permission and allow yourself to have that. But the other thing is that you can start with something positive, like saying something like, hey, I really appreciate this about you, or I appreciate that you do this thing, and then tell them the issue, and then tell them what you need that could help with that issue. So that way it makes it easier, where naturally when we start off with something positive, people are more likely to hear us out about what's going on. And that can make you feel more comfortable being able to share that thing, because it doesn't feel like it's extremely confrontational. So just understand, if you never give yourself your needs, you are naturally going to be more unhappy, and you're never really going to have those fulfilling relationships. So this is a wound you have to heal, of being able to identify what you need and give yourself those needs, because no one's going to give you your needs without you asking. Oftentimes we have the thought of, if this person really loved me, they would give me this thing, or they would know I need this thing. But people are not mind readers, and we all have different needs. They're not doing it because they don't care about you. It's because they didn't think about it, or they didn't know it was an issue and it was something that you needed. We all expect each other to think the same way as us, but that's not how life works. We have to ask, or it will never happen. And I know some people are going to be like, well, if they did it, well, I don't want to force them to do it. You have to understand, when you bring something up and someone makes a choice to do it, they're doing it because they care about you. Let them care about you. It's not like you have a gun to their head and you're like, you have to do this or else. No, they're doing it because they want to. We all have choices. So just remember that. So what do you guys think? Leave it all in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone that you think may need it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Guys, do you want to go to the rainforest? Because I'm it. I'm the rainforest. Bo, come on. Bo, you're better than that. You're above that. Get away from there. Oh! Knock it off. Hasta luego. Hasta mañana. Sin vendela la semana.